SF Vendetta here again with Reddit coaching number 3. Going to be following the Dragon Guard 45, the Nidalee, in the jungle here. I believe he is silver 4 right now. Has the mastery 5 on Nidalee, so he's well versed at Nidalee. So right off the bat here, I'm very nervous jungler when it comes to invades. So if your teammates go here, like this Ashe is, I would go here and just drop a ward or a trap, or get vision of it. Even with just your body's fine. They don't have any hooks, so you should be fine sitting in that bush. Masteries, I didn't see your masteries or your runes, but you have 24 starting AP, which is good. Nidalee kind of has a pain in the ass clear to start, so I like to start a lot of AP on her. Armor, I believe you have some armor runes, so that's good also. And you started W. Nidalee, as long as you don't start E, you could start Q or W. I like to go E second. Let me get you selected here. Come on. There we go. I like to start E second. Gives you that heal and that attack speed, helps you with your clear. So your team could have gave you a little bit better release than that. So you get level 2, get your Gromp. Yeah, the struggle's real with Nidalee jungle. I don't play it a lot, but I always seem to struggle with my first clear as well. So you're kind of kiting it a little bit here. Use your W, yeah. So yeah, if you had your E here, that might help you with your clear a little bit more than taking Q and W would. So right here, after you get that, you're pretty low, and you have your scuttle up. So you could go take your scuttle a little bit. Yeah, so you get executed there. You could have taken your scuttle and either went back and just bought your other jungle item there, or you could have yeah, that's pretty much your only option there, is to just do scuttle since you were so low. Bought boots second, probably didn't have enough gold for your other jungle piece, which is fine. Probably should have got some potions though, instead of boots. I would probably just would have got a couple potions. Using your W pretty good there. So I'm by no means a Nidalee main, so I can't really speak too much to how you're clearing the jungle. I mean, your pathing is fine, but obviously you want to be more efficient by not dying. I think taking E second is going to help you a little bit. Obviously, kiting these minions around a little bit more would help. Doing some auto spacing. And popping out of your cat after your abilities are down, and using all your spear, your trap, and your heal, and then going back into cat's going to help you a little bit. So while you're clearing, we can talk about who you should be camping and kind of the strengths of the Nidalee jungle, what you should be taking advantage of. So Nidalee is one of the few junglers that I'll actually try and take the kills on. You need that gold in order to get your items. So the build path I usually go is I'll get my Rune Glaive and then Rod, and then either some sort of pen, either Abyssal or Void Staff if they're building. Void Staff is not better than Abyssal in most situations unless they're going to be stacking a shitload of MR. But this gank here, you're Nidalee. If you don't land like a spear from this bush, Alawi doesn't have any hard CC, you don't either, you're not going to kill this Nasus, so you're just kind of wasting time. So if you don't land the spear, just get out. You're just wasting your time up here. So like I just said, Nidalee has no hard CC. If you don't land the spear, ganks aren't going to do much. So you need to be ganking lanes with hard CC, like either Yasuo when he has his Q ult up, or bot lane. Bot lane, Leona has tons of starting CC, and then when this bot lane hits 6, you just have almost unlimited amount of CC to gank this lane. Plus you have Brand, who's extremely immobile, and Vayne, who's pretty mobile, but still one good lockdown and she can die. So again, diving Nasus, not a good idea. You're wasting your time up here. He's got Wither. When he's 6, he's got his ulti. So I mean, you've wasted probably a good minute up here doing. You could have just gone back, got your jungle item, or came over here, got golems. Yasuo died here. Who else has? Oh, and then Alawi got a kill on the Nasus. So, got your second part of your jungle item. That's good. So what I would do is go clear this bottom part of your jungle out and try and get something on this bot lane. If they're pushed, you could probably execute a dive with how with Leona's W and how easily she can tank a turret. But for the most part, they've been pushed enough where you could probably sneak into this tri-bush, land a spear, and get a kill here. So you've got good vision of this gank happening. Let's see. Kind of a waste of an Alawi ult, really. So Nasus isn't 6 yet. This might be the one good time where you guys could dive this Nasus, but let's see if he's backing out. Yeah, he's out of there. So instead of fishing for these kills, which you know, maybe 4 out of 10 times you'll get a kill here, less than that, maybe 2 out of 10 times, whereas you guys could be getting this turret. So you could come back up here, shove the wave, get a turret at 7 minutes, which is really good. Better yet, you could go back, come down, get your blue buff, and come help this bot lane out. The good news is you're playing Nidalee jungle with Yasuo, so you get every blue buff, which is really nice. So after that blue buff is done, I'd like to see you come down here and take some of this farm so it doesn't all go to waste, because Ashe is definitely not going to get there. And so just be mindful when you're in the jungle. All this money is going to waste, so you could definitely go down there and pick it up. And if your Ashe flames you, who gives a shit, man? I mean, she's not going to get any of it either. So you're clearing. Nidalee an assassin jungle. So next back, probably by now you should have already traded in for the red trinket. So that way when you do come gank bot eventually, you can scan this brush and know that you're not wasting your time. Get scuttle here. So I mean, it's a little thing, but right after you throw your trap down and you speared her, you should just instantly go into cat and pounce. I mean, I think you got 2 autos off. It's just little difference like that will help your clear. So right now, yeah, you're going back and your bot lane's down to fight, and they're in a pretty good position. And you have a pink ward there, so you know they don't have vision. Come down in here, get in this tri-bush and try and make something happen here. That's probably what I would have done. Their bot lane's playing pretty aggressive. This Brand's wanting to trigger his gold item, so he's really pushed up. You probably could have got at least a kill, if not a double kill down there. And bot lane is super shoved, and mid lane is doing God knows what. So I would be focusing my energy on shutting down this this Vayne here. She's already got a kill. She's behind in CS, but just punish her really hard. Refillable potion. I'm pretty sure that's a waste of money. It's not very good, especially if you don't buy it first, because you already bought 3 potions, so that's the 150 you would have spent on that potion. So it's already not cost effective. You'd have been better off getting a potion and a pink ward and trading in for the red trinket here. Alright, so I think you're coming down now. I don't know why you stopped. Maybe you knew they pinged that was warded. Anyway, here we go. Let's see what happens here. Oh, Brand lights you guys up. So obviously, let's go back to the beginning here. Don't pause up here. Let's see if I missed something here. So yeah, you kind of just sit there waiting for no reason. Gives time for Diana to get in position. Gives time for them to get farther away. Should have just came in straight away. And so now you're here. Leona's got one locked up. If you guys missed the arrow and the spear, just back out. Nothing good can happen in that fight anymore. Just back out. Leona ults. You go Catthorn, jump in, and Brand toast y'all. So if you miss that many abilities before the fight even happens, signal your team out. You get out. That's already too much damage and CC missed to win that fight. Luckily, you only lost one. Alright. So you've rushed your boots first. It's not bad. I probably would have finished my jungle item first, because that active is, or that on use, or what am I trying to say? That the on hit is really good for clearing your jungle. That's when Nidalee finally gets pretty decent clear time. So again, you're hanging out up here in this jungle. Nidalee, I think you should be focusing on the bot lane here. I hate to overstate it, but Annie is huge. One rotation from Annie and you're probably dead. And you guys don't have much vision up here. So I know you guys are going to set up this gank in the mid lane. Hopefully it goes good, but what chance do you guys really have of winning this fight without losing anybody? She can one-shot or one rotation you or Yasuo. So best you'll go is 1 for 1. I don't see that as being a very, very good trade for you guys. You got her flash, that's good. Luckily, she misplays this really badly and doesn't walk towards her turret. I don't know why she wouldn't go towards her turret, but if she did, then wow. So it ended up working out for you guys really well. If she just walked towards her turret, she would have been fine. I mean, right here when she flashed, she could have flashed and turned around towards her turret too. So that turns out doing alright for you. So now hopefully you head towards the red buff here. Get yourself a free red buff. I'm pretty sure I saw Thunderlords proc in that last fight. So your masteries are... I can't pull them up, but Thunderlords is definitely the keystone of choice. And then you can put the rest of your points into the first tree. Get your blue buff here. So after blue buff, I would probably go back or bot. Nothing good's gonna happen in this mid lane. This Annie is absolutely fed. I would just, she's fed to the point where I would just. Oh, what? Did that allow me get the kill, huh? Wow. Alright, Alawi OP. Oh, she bought some MR. Well, either way, you didn't have vision. You didn't know where Diana was, so I probably wouldn't. You are low with low mana and double buffs. I wouldn't have avoided that. Because if that Annie had won the fight, then you don't know where Diana's at. So I would have probably just gone back. Or at the very... If I was going to gank lane, the lane I would have ganked would have been bot. So you've gone back, you got your Rune Glaive. I do like Lucidity Boots purchased too, so that's good. Don't forget about the red trinket. Red trinket's good on Nidalee. This Yasuo you got is making life difficult with his feeding ways here. So that Nasus has 159 stacks. That's pretty garbage for this. He's been basically free farming up there. He's a non-factor. Yeah, I would just continue to pressure this bot lane here. Again, if you had your sweeper, you could sweep this bush. They have vision of you, so So think about that. They have vision of you, so you've been sitting in this bush for a long time, wasting your time when you could be farming or, you know, getting a kill in this lane. So that's just how important your sweeper is early on. And now, you're going to take half your health and damage from Brand for free. This Allowy's pretty big though. So right now, I mean, this is what I don't like about Nidalee, is you're behind. And when you get behind on Nidalee, you almost feel worthless, because you can't gank up here because you and Yasuo, I don't even think you can kill Nasus together. Annie's crazy fed, so even if you do gank, I think you will die. In bot lane, you've kind of already missed your opportunity because the turret's down. To really get kills down here. So you're kind of in between a rock and a hard place on Nidalee right now. What you have to do is just farm your jungle. There's no other, you don't really have any other choices right now. So like right now you're searching for that Annie. Even if you found her, I'm pretty sure you lose that fight. So yeah, just pick up that farm, pick up your jungle, try and get back into the game here. Your team's winning, but you yourself are pretty far behind. Just go ahead, get back in the jungle. And you're almost so behind that I probably wouldn't go Rod of Ages anymore. You haven't gotten any kills. You're a little behind in farm. I probably would skip the Rod of Ages on this in this game. So you've got, on your map, you can see there's 4 bot. Where's Nasus? You don't have vision of Nasus, he's in base. So what you should be doing is, it's too late to roam down there. Go mid lane, help Illaoi shove and get this turret. Help Yasuo shove top, maybe get that turret, or call Yasuo over and get the Rift Herald maybe. But if you do roam all the way down here, I'll go ahead and say that's a bad call to do. So so you choose to go mid. I would ping Illaoi and tell him to get back up there and help you shove. Good job. So you're gonna get a turret. I mean, you lost 2, but at least you got a turret out of it. Since you don't have any vision, I probably wouldn't continue that chase. Okay, so here, you saw they just dived bot, and they were fighting with Illaoi right here. So you know they're in the river, and you have no vision. I would completely avoid going down there. Dragon is not worth dying, or even, you had to burn your flash. Gosh, this Illaoi is huge. So, in general, you have Mastery 5 on Nidalee, so you've played a lot of Nidalee games, but I would almost tell you to avoid her. She is a very snowbally champ. She's not one that, like you can get behind on and succeed with, really. Not say like a tankier champion, where you still have, your utility, stuns, things like that, where you can still make a difference. Once you get behind, you're pretty useless. Um, nice, you finally picked up a kill. So I would mainly pick more champs that are more forgiving. Like these mistakes you made on Nidalee, now you're almost basically out of the game. Whereas say if you picked a different jungler, an easier one, one with CC, a Pantheon or something like that, you might still have some early game pressure. As to where now Nidalee, you're kind of just an extra body right now. So you decided to still go with the Rod of Ages. I probably would have skipped it. It's already 20 minutes in. You finish it, say... So you basically have enough gold to finish it right now. So if anything, I would back right now. Screw that dragon. Back right now. Get it. I think it's 850. Go get it stacking, and it'll be stacked by 30 minutes, which isn't that bad. But that's about the absolute latest I would get it. I probably would have maybe gone for like a Rylai's or something where the utility of it kicks in right away. You guys get the dragon. Again, if you're gonna finish that rod, go back right away. You could get this blue later. As far as what you should be looking to do in this game, you guys have Alawi, who is just massive right now. She's even building tanky, so you guys could definitely group and team fight. Excuse me. Team fight and siege is what you guys should be doing right now.